Now, morning everybody. Yes, I think I'm keeping the raspberries. They're certainly a way better than the last year. So I think I'm keeping the raspberries. I think it would be a bit of a challenge, to be honest, to dig them out. But I was prepared to. But welcome everyone. My name is Tony Smith, and this is my garden. So, like most people, things have been getting a little bit on top of us. I can't really get it more easier than this, you know what I mean? It's a kind of raised bed garden, it's a no-dig garden. And I've actually deleted it. I did it a quick, it was just really testing the camera, just more, going round. And I was looking, when I did the number of beds, counting the number of beds, and it looked a bit messy. Anyway, that video was gone. So there's certain jobs now, because I'm officially retired. Yes, you'll never guess what. I better kind of whisper this, to be honest, because it's not pleasant if you're I retired on the 19th of August, if everyone knows that. Yesterday, which was it the 22nd yesterday? I love cameras. I love cameras. I had a camera go somewhere in my person. Nobody should have to go for it. Oh, yeah, and I couldn't enjoy the thought of retirement because I knew I had this test procedure looming. And, well, everything's all right, you know what I mean? So, man, people build some strange cameras. You know what I'm on about, don't you? Yes. So eating a Cocoa Pops. Gee, mother of God. So, in here, what I'm intending to do, because you can see, look at it, man. It's when I've been trying my best to keep it damp as well. Well, I snapped that. I thought that's not looking too good, that tomato plants, but that's all right. But the ground was just getting full of weeds. But I told JB last night on the potty mouth on my other channel, if you haven't subscribed, please do so, that I'm pulling the chilies. All the chilies are getting pulled up. Basically, look at the size of that. Oh, there's that spider. Remember that spider had it had the bumblebee. It must have had that. But look at the size of that slug is huge. Snail, should I say. But anyway, I'm going to lift, if you can see, all my chilies and my chili plants. Let me just get back over there. So that's what I intend to do, and kind of clean away this area, because I want some space now to be thinking about, the following months ahead. And there's a couple, if you look at me Marmande tomatoes, every tomato plant, bar that back one, I'm going to take out as well, because they're all, there's no more, and it just gives us a little bit of room to start prepping the land. So that's my plan, is to kind of get some space in there. That's my aim goal. But it's also to start coming up a bit more often there now. I know I've had some kind of family issues and things like that, but certain things are getting neglected. And we talk about this on the potty mouth show. Steve's kind of suffering. It's a little bit, once you let things slip, and it's, especially like the likes of Steve with the allotment the size of Cumbria, it's hard to you're forever chasing your tail. And if I don't start, I'm going to start chasing tails. Just before I tackle that, all these are kind of salads. Oh dear, look at, oh dear, man. One's gone to seed. Oh, two's gone to bloody seed. These were picked and planted. I might get some that came from my compost bin. They were just growing. I need to put a cover over the top of the compost bin over there. But I just picked them off the top. They're some sort of mustard. But two's going to seed. But maybe I might get, they look all right, to be honest, some salad there. So I'm a big supporter of the volunteer. So the first thing I need to do is, I'm getting stung off nettles, pick my chilies. So these two were like a B&Q grafted for increased yield. Doesn't say big devil. Now I wouldn't say I got an amazing crop. Lovely size chilies. You know, this big devil's a nice size, but nothing amazing. And you can kind of see I'm only getting, you know, a couple. Actually, that's rotten. So there, that's kind of that one plant. 4 left. So when I mentioned it to JB, he's like, as if I'd like burned down his greenhouse, you know what I mean? He was like, why are you lifting them now? But yep, they've got to come, because they're just wasting up good valuable space. I mean, that is a lovely chilli, but that's it. You know, them 2 plants, and I'm not even going to bother trying to overwind them at all, not at all. So these are my Hungarian hot wax, and to be honest, that's it. Yeah, I've getting some, but nothing like I've had in the past. And again, I'm going to use the cop out, you know, just heat, I think. Nothing, you know. I mean, I didn't look after them, but there we go then. I mean, it's a nice thing, but you know, they're kind of fully fleshed out, juiced up there. Yeah, there's some of them are green there, but dry them out and you'll be like probably half a cup worth of chili seeds. So they'll just probably get used straight away in everything. You know what I mean? Just because I'm not intending to keep them or keep the seeds. There we go then. Doesn't look much different. It's now time just to the compost. Get these tubs out of the way. A little bit of hoeing, but I'm in a glass house, polytunnel, just a bit of gentle hoeing. Just get these top weeds up. So that's kind of it. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give it a nice good soak with water, like a lovely soak. But I'm not going to put, because no, I would like to have put seeds straight in there now, but I'm sure this, when I kind of put in them chili plants, there was a lot of cutworms in, you know what I mean? And just, I want to give it a dose of nematodes over the whole lot, just so I'm kind of prepped, ready for the kind of the later months, and hopefully it works. Do you know what I mean? Like last year, the year before, the kind of my carrots just got hammered, and it was like everything. Do you know what I mean? Certain varieties of mustards and everything were just getting eaten to bits. So, so next up is, yep, I'm going to get rid of these tomatoes. Like I say, that plant there has probably only got 1 tomato on it, so it's kind of pointless. Do you know what I mean? I might even take that far back one and just let them ripen themselves, or even use, you know, something like green tomato chutney or something like that. Mind, I've still got bags of that, bottles and jars of that stuff left. 1 tomato on that plant. I mean, they've been like unreal, to be honest, the amount of tomatoes, and a lovely little kind of size. I think there's some sort of beef tomato, but they've been there, that kind of size, and slicing them, olive oil, salt and black pepper with a bit of kind of certain types of cheese. Oh man, lovely. But these are kind of finished, so, and I'm quite pleased with that, because that side still got a way to go. These are kind of, certain ones are running out. The black strawberry still got loads of times, but the Brad's Atomica, no, I still think they've still got plenty of time. It's just these ones. That's it. That's the, you know what I mean? So it's kind of, there's only a few green on, so it's worthwhile just taking the plant out. So that's Basically the tidying, let me show you. I kind of like it like that, you know what I mean? Gets a little bit, well there look, you know what I mean? It just starts to get a little bit kind of out of hands, you know what I mean? But good wash. Sorry, good soak there. Get that nice and damp. And if any actually little seedlings come through, I'm just going to burn them off with my blowtorch there. And then do the nematode soak as well, and I'll show you that. I've tidied up a little bit as well, just to get things sorted. That's just, if you're curious, me cauliflower igloo and some marathon calabrese. I've got some more, but I'm just hopefully that'll get us a little crop there as well. I still have them peppers. These are the test ones. Now JB says if I've got flowers on, I should be all right. So I'm just going to keep them. Do you know what I mean? I mean, they will go for compost, but we'll see how they go. So I am sweating. Yeah. Oh God. Don't forget, if you don't mind, popping over to the potty mouth and saying hello there, subscribe there, and do this one. I didn't, if you notice, I didn't do the thing. I was too busy saying the subscribe thing. But I know you'll kind of, I'm looking over there, I should be looking there, do you? Right. So, from yesterday where a camera should never go, until, look after yourselves, take good care.